Here we are then, ladies and gentlemen. You join us at the Red Bull Ring here on Gran Turismo 7 for this random online lobby. And we're lining up on the grid here, about to go racing here, moments away. Here we go then, lights coming on at the head of the grid. We're about to go racing here, the Red Bull Ring, and it's lights out, away we go. And Luke Gingerman doesn't get a great start there. Citrus alongside him coming towards turn 1. Who's going to come to turn 1 first? As you can see, Citrus there is going to try and make this move up the inside and does get it done there, up into the lead of the race. Although Luke Gingerman's still all right there as they're side by side coming down the straight, up the hill towards turn 2. Side by side in between the two of them right now. And Citrus here just about managing to complete the move out of turn 1, but Luke Gingerman slightly ahead up the hill into the braking zone. Luke goes late on the brakes there, manages to keep the move, but he goes a little bit deep there, a little bit wide on the exit of the corner. Citrus still managing to keep himself alongside him here. Great battle between these two. Saint Fighter X behind them in third place, followed by Tom Tom with red circles and jammy wins completing the top 6, but they're still back side by side here down the hill towards turn 3. Citrus there makes that move, finally stick down the inside into the lead of the race as Luke there running the curve on the exit of the corner, trying to once again get back on terms with him here, coming down towards now the curve, and he's back down the inside into this left-hander. What a fantastic battle between these two at the moment. But Citrus has managed to complete that move there. Saint Fighter X ahead of Tom Tom in 4th place. There's Jammy followed by Red Circles and Salik. You got Gin there in 8th place followed by Rifle Brad. Then you got Tico running in P10. Drabs in 11th followed by Toodles Cheese in 12th place. Speedy Johnny and Zizuna has had a nightmare of a start on this first lap and is down in 14th place, and that's gone an absolute horror show there by the looks of it for Zizuna. But watching the battle here in the mid-pack, Jammy wins there, managing to outmuscle Salik there coming through the final corner. But Salik they're keeping it around the outside as they're side by side down the start finish straight. Salik there managing to get the toe there from Red Circles, the driver in front, and Red Circles just towing his fellow Porsche along there as they come into turn 1. You've got Gin there trying to tackle the back of Jammy Wins at the moment as well as he's pulling out the slipstream here, coming out of turn 1. He's going to look to the inside. Oh, it's Jammy squeezes him to the inside there. Gin is going to get himself well alongside here, coming up the hill towards the turn 2 braking zone, and Gin there is going to make that move up into 7th place there. Nicely done there from Gin, and Jammy can't come back at him there. That's job done there for Gin at the moment. And in the meantime, Saint Fighter X is taking the lead of the race. So Citrus and Luke Gingerman have obviously tripped over each other in some way or another. And Citrus there back down the inside into turn 3, but he goes deep, and Saint Fighter X there sees that one coming and manages to get that move done. Beautifully telegraphed there from Saint Fighter X. Now you've got Luke Gingerman there waiting in the wings behind Citrus as well, looking to try and capitalise on this. Tom Tom there down the inside of Luke Gingerman as well. Great driving from Tom Tom there onto the podium places. Citrus still absolutely on the back of Saint Fighter X here as they come through this middle part of the lap here on lap 2 of the race. But Saint Fighter X hitting the front whilst we were watching the battle in the mid-pack between Salik and Gin and Jammy Wins, and looks like now the German driver is showing them all how it's done right now in the Nismo. You got Citrus there still waiting in the wings in that Lamborghini, also Tom Tom in the Lamborghini as well, and Luke Gingerman there is trying to get back onto the podium here by the looks of things at the moment after battling for the lead on the first lap. But here we come into turn 1 once again, and Tom Tom here looking very racy on the back of Citrus and gives a bit of a shove there going through turn 1, gets to the 2nd place as a result. Luke Gingerman's going to follow him through there, and Citrus is getting absolutely swamped here, might lose a place to Red Circles as well, who's looking to try and get involved in this as well. Red Circles now well in the mix here as Luke Gingerman side by side with Tom Tom here into turn 2. Luke Gingerman here round the outside, is he going to get the move, is he going to have the grip around the outside? No, he's not, and gets out wide. Oh, you look at that, he's oh my god, he's on the runoff area there, and Luke Gingerman there losing a lot of places. Tom Tom still in P2, but Red Circles managing to get ahead of Luke Gingerman there up into 3rd place. Citrus down to P5. It's all going off here, and he's lost a place to Salik now as well. Salik there down the inside up into P5. What a race this is here as Saint Fighter X still continuing to lead the way. Tom Tom though has made some very strong gains over the course of the first few laps of this race. He's just brought his way up. He's slowly brought his way up through the pack here, brought his way into this one. He's doing a good job so far, but Saint Fighter X, Tom Tom, there is Red Circles still. This pack of 6 cars here showing the way. Salik brought himself into that battle as well. But Saint Fighter X here is going to look to try and get a nice run here coming out of the final quarter, because Tom Tom has taken the lead of the race. So Tom Tom here now hits the front. When did that happen? I don't know when that on earth he took the lead there, but it's all happening at the moment as Luke Gingerman looked to the inside of Red Circles into turn 1, a little bit too far away. But what a train of cars this is here out the front here at the Red Bull Ring for this random online Gran Turismo 7 lobby. Saint Fighter X has made a mistake here because he seems to drop down the order massively. So Saint Fighter X there on the exit of turn 1 has absolutely stacked it there, and it's down to 9th place here after being in the battle for the win for, well, pretty much the entire race up to now. As we see back to the leaders here, Tom, red circles, and Luke Gingerman here side by side as we come down the hill towards turn 3. And Luke Gingerman there on the outside and gets that move done quite comfortably there ahead of red circles. Salik there and Gin waiting in the wings as well. Salik lagging around a little bit there. I don't know if that's genuine or what, but yeah, that's not really what you would be wanting, I'm sure. And Gin there around the outside up into 4th place. But Tom and Luke Gingerman, red circles, your top 3 at the moment. And again, Salik, and they're a little way clear of Citrus, who's running in P6. Obviously, was in that battle for the lead on the opening lap of the race. But Tom here coming into the final couple of corners, and he's got now quite a comfortable advantage here over Luke Gingerman. I mean, it's a bit more comfortable than it was. Best part of a second between those two at the moment, which, as we all know, just takes you out, takes a little bit of pressure off of you. Tom also with the fastest lap of the race, so 1:28 dead there last time around from Tom, so that was the fastest lap last time around. And Luke here might have his hands a little bit more full with what's behind him with red circles than what he's got ahead of him here. So red circles looking to try and pile that pressure on. Salik there ahead of Gin in that battle for 4th and 5th place is still Citrus there in P6 at the moment, but Gin here on the inside of Salik up the hill towards turn 2. Does he get that stopped in time? No, he doesn't. Goes deep into the corner, and Salik there sees it coming and retakes 4th place without any real major issues there. Tom still out the front, and Luke and red circles still tracking him all the way at the moment. But Salik there still 4th place. Gin now coming under heavy pressure from Citrus, who might fancy P4 here. He's got the 2 drivers ahead of him, Salik and Gin, with 2.5 laps left in this race. It'll be a damage limitation for Citrus after such a promising start to this race. It's all kind of unraveled a little bit there for him. But Tom here is, as we said, he's just easing into his stride a bit now out the front, and Luke doesn't seem to have an answer for him at this point. Red circles, it's going to keep Luke all the way on his toes to the end of this race, I'm sure about that. Luke there looking to the outside as they come into the penultimate corner. Through the final corner we come now, about to start the penultimate lap of the race here. And Luke, I'll tell you what, he got a fantastic run coming out the final corner there. And Tom might be vulnerable as Luke there, fastest lap of the race to 1:27.8 there. Luke now forced to the outside there as Tom's trying to squeeze him to the edge of the track, as just about managing to keep it within track limits there for Tom. But Luke was all over the edge of the track there, was 4 wheels off on the exit coming through turn 1. He's going to look to the outside now up the hill as Tom's already trying to fend. No, he's not. He's going to leave the door open as Luke goes through. Oh, and Tom there weaving all over the track, trying to force Luke out of the way there. Luke is made to go around the long way here, and he's not going to have any room to do so as Tom once again hogging all of the road there, just managing to give him a bit of an elbow out wide there coming through turn 2 as Luke there's got himself slightly ahead coming down towards turn 3 now though, side by side into the braking zone. Tom on the inside he's not going to be able to run him out of road, surely not. Oh no, that's naughty there from Tom. He absolutely bulldozed him off the road there. That was a naughty move there from Tom. And red circles is now into 2nd place. Luke Gingerman there down to 3rd place. He's going to be absolutely fuming with that one, I'm sure. And Tom, well, if that was a league race, then he would be handed, well, certainly a 5-second, maybe even a 10-second penalty for that one, because that looked pretty malicious to me. I would say there was no accident. I think he knew exactly what he was doing there, to be honest with you. Tom still leading ahead of red circles. Luke Gingerman there ahead of Salik, followed by Gin, with Citrus there running in P6 at the moment. As we're about to start the final lap of the race here at the Red Bull Ring, and it's Tom here coming over the line ahead of red circles and Luke Gingerman. But yeah, that's going to be a point of contention there. Luke is going to be absolutely seething with that one, and let's just hope that he doesn't take the law into his own hands here and go for a dive bomb or a send it or something on Tom here. Let's hope he keeps it professional. No, he doesn't. And I can't really blame him, to be honest with you. And that's going to surely allow red circles here to swoop through and take the win. He now hits the front of the race here, on the final lap of the race, as now we got Tom here trying to defend from Luke. Luke looking to the outside here into turn 3 and manages to get around him. Oh, and Tom there just didn't need to do that at all, and that's really ruined what was a good race there. That's really ruined what was a very interesting watch, and yeah, they both let each other down there, to be honest with you. They both let themselves down, and Red Circles here hasn't put a foot wrong, just was in the right place at the right time, and is coming into the final part of the lap, and it's going to be a race victory here for Red Circles tonight, and I'm sure he'll be over the moon with that one, as here he comes, Red Circles into the final corner here, and Red Circles up towards the line. He, she, whoever, I don't know, takes the win ahead of Salik, with Gin in 3rd place, Citrus 4th. Jazzy, or Jammy wins, should I say, is going to come around the final corner here. It's going to beat P5 here for Jammy. Luke Gingerman, P6 ahead of Tom in 7th place. And yeah, what was going on, guys? What was going on there? Rifle Brad for 8th place. Toodles Cheese is coming into the final part of the lap here. It's going to be P9 for Toodles Cheese, and last driver to finish will be Tico, not long after Toodles Cheese, I wouldn't have thought by the looks of it, and that is that. Thanks everybody, thanks to the drivers for watching this back. If you guys did enjoy, then be sure to join the Discord server for my league, which we're going to be starting up a Group 3 or GT3 kind of championship. It'll be a 3-tier. Tuesday will be tier 3, Wednesday will be tier 2, and then the main event, tier 1, will be Thursday night. Obviously, we're still betting and we're still deciding who's going to be what tier, but yeah, Jeff, my Discord, there'll be more info on there as to what the plan is, but yeah, all the races will be commentated live, broadcast onto YouTube as well, so yeah. Thanks everybody, and hope you enjoyed this little commentary.